Okay, what's up, guys? So, Fact Faction has uploaded a video called 5 Killers Who Confessed on Social Media. That's just dumb. I'm like, like, I guess it's okay that they confessed, but at the same time, it's like, if I'm gonna confess, like, I'm gonna turn myself in to the police department and confess there. But social media, like, that's how I just say, like, just social media just runs this world, man. Like, people just do everything on social media. It's not, I don't know, like, everything could just be done on the internet and social media. Like, you can't even, like, people, it's like, you even got, like, real modeling, like, agencies out there no more. It's like modeling agencies are on social media, like on Instagram, Twitter. Like, you could become a model, post a photo, you got an agent, next thing you know, it's just like, you're some famous, like, just how does that stuff work, man? But this video is all just pushing all that stuff to the side. Like, I would rather become an Instagram model than an Instagram killer, and I'm confessing my murder on Instagram or something. So, but let's see what happens to things. I feel like it's gonna probably be like some dumb moves that they made, like they posted the gun, or they said that, oh, I'm gonna kill this person, and the person ended up getting killed or something. Maybe something like that. I don't know, but I think I remember there was one school shooting, then I'll start the video. They might talk about it, but there was this school shooting that happened a while back. This guy, he was mad at the fact that girls didn't like him, so he went up to he made a YouTube video of it, then went up to a school and just shot up the place. And it's like, dude, really? Like, it's just when people are just that depressed about life, it's like you honestly need to sit down and talk to somebody. Like, I would say that that's the most helpful thing to do, or to just do something that you love doing. Like, if you love killing people, then yeah, you need to be in a crazy home. But, like, play video games, go out for walks, go have a drink with the friends. Like, I'm not saying that it's something that, like this, I'm not saying that you have to do it, but if you need to, smoke weed or something. But killing people, come on, man. Like, just do stuff that's not going to involve others getting hurt or getting killed and stuff. But you got crazy people out there that's like that, man. So, anyways, let's check out this video. But make sure you go subscribe to Fact Faction for more videos like this. They are 52,000 subscribers away from hitting 400K. All right, let's make it happen, people. Get them to 400K. And that being said, let's check out this video.
In this video, we look at 5 killers who confess to their brutal and grisly crimes on social media. Whether through Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, these killers use social media to boast about and justify their actions.
It's messed up, man. It's really messed up. Nicasia James? I don't know.
After fatally stabbing her long-term boyfriend,
wow.
18-year-old Nicasia James posted on Facebook to share details of her gruesome crime.
Wow.
In her post, she admitted to fighting with her drunken boyfriend, claiming that she stabbed him in self-defense without any alleged hope of hurting him. She adamantly claims that she didn't intend to kill him. Her boyfriend, 21-year-old Dorian Powell, who allegedly had been attacking and punching her, was found dead at the scene with a stab wound in his chest in their shared bedroom in San Bernardino, California.
Wow.
According to James, the pair were no longer in a relationship when she stabbed him, though this speculation cannot be confirmed. When police arrived at the scene, James had fled, and at the scene they found a kitchen knife with the blade snapped off. James's long Facebook post, written mainly in internet shorthand, which led police to being tipped off from an anonymous source, said, "Just going to tell you now before I get caught.
Wow.
We were really fighting. I got the knife and stabbed him. Didn't think it would hurt him, but he died."
You stabbed him in the chest, though. Like, you stab anybody, they're losing blood, they're going to die. So it's like, I don't know, like, maybe she should have, like, cut at him or something and then did that. But yeah, it's like, that's just, you stab somebody, it's just, yeah, it's like, he ain't a zombie. It ain't gonna just be like, oh, it's supposed to stab him in the head, you stab him in the chest, it ain't gonna do nothing. But yeah, it's like you stabbed him. I don't know exactly like where in the chest region. If it was here where your heart's at, then yeah, he was bound to die and things. It's like, rest in peace to the guy. But like anywhere in your chest area, like yeah, it's just, you know, maybe somewhere, like maybe above, like maybe right there or something, or somewhere just not there. I don't know, but yeah, she stabbed him in the chest, and it's like it was bound to happen.
Facebook post, James also claimed to be avoiding the police, saying, "I'm on the run. Pigs looking for me." The whole post
Pigs,
was
like, lady, you just committed, you killed somebody.
Parties that someone else may have posted this message on James's account in an attempt to frame her for the crime. This speculation seems somewhat misguided. The couple had allegedly been dating for around 8 or 9 months before the fatal attack, which occurred in January 2016. Powell's family deny that he was an aggressive or violent person. James's case continues after she pleaded not guilty in a preliminary trial.
Wow. But yeah, it's like yeah, lady, you on the run over something like that, and it's like, yeah, you might say you didn't mean to kill him, but the fact that you did. So it's like the fact that you're running from the police over this. Like, maybe if she would have stayed and told people it was for self-defense, I did not mean to kill him and things, then okay. Then it probably would have looked better on her part. But it's like the fact that you ran, and it's all like, okay, were you guys really arguing, or were you just fed up with them and was like, I'm going to kill him? And then, I'll just post on Facebook, and then my friends can go ahead and tell the cops what I'm saying and stuff. Like, honestly, you can't show no emotions if you're on Facebook. All right. Well, I mean, you can if you're all like, well, I'm feeling sad or happy or whatever. But this was like maybe a couple of years ago or something. So, but it's like, yeah, it's just you can't you can't show no emotions on social media. So it's like you posting about it, it's like, no, you got to actually confess. You got to, even though she's a woman, man up and do what you have to do. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it looked bad on her part when you ran.
Upon purchasing a firearm, 21-year-old Twitter fan Zachary Penton took to social media to claim that buying a gun is so easy. A couple of months later, he posted another ominous message, claiming, "I need to move out of my place before I viciously murder my roommates." 2 days later, he did just that, shooting 41-year-old Daniel Garofalo dead. He then called 911 to report his own crime and was charged with murder.
Wow.
Penton shot Garofalo during an argument and had reportedly been worried about Garofalo in the days leading up to the murder. Garofalo, who was the homeowner, had allegedly been talking about black holes and alternative universes. Penton claims that his roommate confronted him and threatened to kill him, forcing Penton to fatally shoot him twice.
Dang.
In many previous tweets, Penton had discussed weapons, murder, and gun control. Other tweets included, "Anyone want to shoot a bit today? I need a gun. I wish I had a gun. 2 boxes of 9mm stat. Ever wanted to kill someone? Let's go kill someone. Someone sell me a gun." And many more.
Wow. Yeah, it's like, yeah, he sounds insane. I don't know. Like, you talking about you shot your homeowner because he's talked about black holes and stuff in space and things. And it's all like, all right, something had to be. What it seems like, all right, so the homeowner, so he must have been renting. I'm trying to think. Maybe he might. I'm trying to think because it's all like, why? Maybe the guy was threatening to kick him out. He's all like, well, I figure since if I'll be kicked out, I ain't got nowhere else to go. I'll just kill him, and then I ain't got nothing to lose. I'll just be in prison. At least I got a roof over my head. So I'm thinking that might be the case.
It seems that he was intent on acquiring and using a weapon, whatever the reason. He was also a proponent of pro-gun politics. Ironically, Penton had also been using Twitter to find a roommate and to complain about not being able to find one. He had allegedly only been living with Garofalo for 2 months before the murder took place. It's not clear how many other people lived in the home. Penton was charged with second-degree murder and continues to serve his sentence.
Dang. Well, you can't really do nothing about it. You killed the man.
Moments after Derek Medina shot his wife 8 times in a fatal attack in 2013, he posted a picture of her corpse on Facebook along with the caption reading R.I.P. Derek Medina, in his early 30s, killed his wife Jennifer Alfonso, 26.
He posted
the gruesome photograph, which remained on Facebook for about 5 hours before being taken down, shows Alfonso slumped in the corner of a room, her legs folded beneath her, with blood around her arm and neck. Confused friends, having seen the picture, responded with comments asking what had happened. The autopsy suggests that...
Wow, he really... Yeah, he's crazy. Yeah, he sounds like one of them like abusive like husbands or something. You doing stuff like that, then gonna post about it like, yeah, that he sounds like one of them like crazed out abusive husbands or something that would do something he just does not care.
She was cowering when shot. Medina claims that before the crime, his wife had threatened him with a knife, and that he had suffered from years of torturous mental and physical abuse.
Wow.
He posted the picture of her dead body on his Facebook profile, along with another post reading, "I'm going to prison or death sentence for killing my wife. Love you guys, miss you guys, take care. Facebook people, you will see me in the news. My wife was punching me and I'm not going to stand anymore with the abuse, so I did what I did. I hope you understand me."
Okay. Okay. Now, he's a man. His wife was a woman. Unless she was a man and things, and she was like getting ready to beat you within an inch of your life, and that's why you shot her. Okay, but if we're talking about a woman that maybe weighs half the size of him, like I say he's 200 pounds, she might be 100. You mean to tell me you couldn't stand up? Even though she, you know, she took the bullets and then they said she was like in a cowering position. He was the real coward out of that whole situation. He was the real coward. Like, he was the... You killed your wife because she's hitting you. So, walking out of the house, going for a walk, leaving her, like... I don't understand, like, you didn't think of divorcing. You didn't think of any of that stuff. You're just like, oh, I'm just going to cut to the chase and just kill her and things. It's like, that dude definitely has some mental issues and stuff. You don't just kill your wife because it's like she's hitting you. Like, honestly, it's just, I lost for words and something like that, because you think about it and it's like that cannot be real. Like, but it is real. Like, it happened. And the fact that he posted about it, he posted her dead body, it's like, dude, are you serious? You have some issues,
also
bruh.
Claims that Alfonso had taken hallucinogenic bath salts shortly before the murder. According to prosecutors, friends...
Then that explains it. Yeah, you have that bath salts in you, then you're gonna be going crazy.
It seems unlikely that he was, as he claims, acting in self-defense. They claim that she did not abuse him, and that he was actually planning to kill her because she had been threatening to leave him. It is also significant that he was much taller and heavier than she, and would perhaps not need to resort to a gun to defend himself. A home surveillance video from earlier in the day shows a physical altercation between the two, in which a flurry of what is allegedly gunpowder swirls in the air. Alfonso's 10-year-old daughter was in the house at the time of the killing, and was then left alone in the home with the body while Medina went to a police station to confess his crime.
Wow.
Strangely, Medina was a self-help writer, and had self-published books bizarrely titled, "World, Just Ask Yourself Why We Are Living a Life Full of Lies," and "How I, an Emotional Writer, Made All of My Professional Dreams Come True by Blocking Society's Teachings." He was convicted of the murder and sentenced to life in prison.
Yep. It's like you kill your wife over like an argument or because she's threatening to leave you. See, it's people like that don't even need to be married in the first place. Like, I feel like with their situation, he probably rushed into the marriage. You know, she figures, well, I'm gonna probably be with him for the rest of my life. So, oh well, she loved that man, no doubt. Okay, then it's like you just turn your back on, probably years of a relationship and then maybe some years of a marriage. Then the kid, it's like. That's what the daughter is going to have to live with. The daughter is going to have to live with the fact that you killed her mom because she's threatening to so that daughter is going to she's going to have foster parents. She's never going to have her own mom. She's going to have foster parents because of your mistake. It's just people, man, out there just don't think. They don't know how to think.
Gun-toting Earl Valentine pitilessly killed his 15-year-old son and injured his ex-wife. Wow. He posted a live video on Facebook detailing the crime and discussing his motives. He broke into the home of his ex-wife in Norlena, North Carolina, and fired several shots, his son allegedly standing in the way of gunfire to protect his mother. After being
Wow.
shot, his son called the police to report the crime. These were purportedly his final words.
My mom was there against your mom. Me and my mom had two things shot. Excuse me? Me and my mom had two things shot.
In the chilling video posted shortly after the crime, Valentine is seen driving his car during the night, pragmatically discussing the relationship between he and his ex-wife.
She lied on me, had warrants taken out on me.
So you kill your son because of what? I'm not saying he should have killed anybody, but it's like the fact that your son's life was taken because of your mistake. Like, people don't, like I said, people don't know how to think. You're thinking along those lines where you gotta go up there, shoot people and kill them and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's just people like that. They like I said, deserve to be in some nut home, crazy home, prison somewhere.
All the way down to nothing.
It's like, now it's like you gotta live with the fact that your son, he's never gonna have to have the life that you could have had. Like, you could have, like, you know, okay, you guys got divorced, but he could have had a wife, he could have had a kid, and he'll never be able to do that. And it's just like, he's 15 years old, and it's just life taken away from him because of what? Like, of nothing. It couldn't have been that serious to where you had to go over there and kill him and things. Like,
My wife, but she deserved what she had coming.
wow.
Pleasure knowing all y'all. I've been very sick for months.
Can't blame a sickness, man. I mean, it's like, I guess, like, I mean, if you're like depressed or whatever them other sicknesses are and things, but it's like the fact that you just killed people, or you almost killed his the wife, but killed your son. It's like, I don't know. Like, maybe I would just have to like see that sickness like for myself. Like, I'm not trying to say I want to experience what he experienced, like his sickness and things, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, you can't be that sick to where you just kill your son and stuff. Like, I wouldn't say it's sick, I'll say it's crazy and you're insane and you deserve to be in a crazy home. But yeah, it's like, it ain't sickness, man, you're just crazy.
I could not help. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it where I'm going. But if I don't, I wish all of you a good life.
After a wide and frenzied manhunt, officers found him in a hotel almost 300 miles away from the scene of the crime. While surrounded by officers, he shot himself in the head, dying immediately.
Wow.
Carolina Police Chief...
I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. Like, it just, because it's just the way he was just kind of talking in the video that he posted on Facebook. And just like, you know, just, yeah, it didn't really, like, just the way of his voice and what he was saying, it didn't sound like that he was going to turn himself in, and he knew what he did was wrong, and he's like, I don't want to spend the rest of my life in jail and things. So it's like, I mean, it's just, he shouldn't have done anything that day. You know, he should just moved on. You know, he should have just, like, you know, just tried to live his life just like any peaceful person should have lived their life. But it's just, you ruined it all. And so, yeah, it's messed up that his son died. It's messed up that he died too. Nobody shouldn't have died that day. But hey, people make crazy mistakes out there, and it's like, honestly, it's sad hearing it.
Tyler Bartholomew had previously talked to Valentine on the phone in the hours between the crime and his suicide. He described him as cold and callous, and said that he showed no sympathy or remorse. According to Bartholomew, Valentine had simply wanted to know whether or not his ex-wife had been successfully killed. Valentine also told Bartholomew that he planned to kill his in-laws before turning the gun on himself.
Wow.
His ex-wife had previously had a year-long restraining order taken out on Valentine, who had been arguing with his in-laws on Facebook in the weeks leading up to the crime.
Man.
When Amanda Taylor's friends were scrolling through Instagram in April of 2015, they found a shocking and disturbing post. After fatally stabbing the father of her deceased husband, she posted a picture of herself and her accomplice with the caption, "Everything I did was for the right reasons. I stabbed my father-in-law to death because he destroyed my husband."
Wow.
She also wrote, "I wasn't the perfect wife, but this was one of the last good things I could do."
Wow.
When police discovered the
It's
body,
like, it's not good that you killed somebody. Like, it's not
it wasn't
good.
long before they were led to Amanda's alarming posts on social media. Amanda, whose late husband, Rex Taylor, had recently hanged himself, blamed Charles for the death of her husband, who she claimed had introduced him to drugs at a young age. She had allegedly discovered letters in which Rex confessed suffering from years of agonizing abuse and neglect at the hands of his callous father. Rex had struggled with substance abuse problems for years and left his shared home with his wife after she told him that she didn't want him using drugs around their 2 children. 3 days before the murder, Amanda had been released from psychiatric care, where she had undergone a short stay after a haunting and bizarre incident at the gravesite of her husband, in which friends feared she would kill herself. She had visited the grave on the day of her birthday, which she shared with Rex. Other social media posts by Amanda included the claims, "I proudly did this for Rex. I love my children, but Charlie killed my husband." And, "I'm going to find my husband in hell and finally be at peace."
What?
The latter of which was accompanied by an image of a revolver resting on her thigh. She closed one of her messages with the line, "Till we rot, Rex, till we fucking rot." In many of these posts, she seems to imply that she was willing and ready to kill herself. Both Amanda and Rex were apparently obsessed with the macabre and murderous, and were in regular contact with an incarcerated serial killer via written letters. Amanda's alleged accomplice, Sean Edward Ball, was later found with life-threatening injuries after Amanda apparently tried to murder him while they were on the run.
Wow.
Her motives for doing so are unknown. Amanda was charged with first-degree murder.
Oh, wow, okay, so she didn't die.
Thanks for watching. If you
But
have a
still,
suggestion
though,
for a
like,
video, then
that's
please
a
leave it in the
creepy
comments
message
below
to
and
leave.
subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this.
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah. You know, you got people out there that do crazy stuff for crazy reasons and things. And the thing is, like, I don't care how bad of a situation that I'm in. Like, I wouldn't, like, if I divorced my wife, she didn't want me to see my kid. Like, you know, the thing is, I ain't going to take it out on her. You know, I'm just going to be like, all right, well, eventually one day I'll see my kid. Maybe not right now. But I'm not going to kill her. That I wouldn't do, okay? I'm like, her life, she has every reason to live for something. Like, she can find somebody better, you know? And I just, my thing is, I just hope, like, if there was just ever, like, you know, we were just arguing a lot and we ended up divorcing, and then the kid lived with her and I just never got to see my kid. I'm, like, hoping, okay, hopefully she finds somebody better, you know? I'm just coming up with a random scenario. Because it's like, that's like another thing that you'll hear. Like, it won't be posted on social media, but you will hear stories like that. But just with any situation, I wouldn't just turn the gun or knife on anybody because they made me upset in some way. Like, it's just not cool. It's not cool at all. Like, I remember, you know, it's kind of just a silly thing to say, but I remember on The Walking Dead when they one guy that helped Morgan, like, fight with the stick and things, he was saying, like, how all life is precious. That's how I see it. I see all life is precious. You know, whether you're crazy, whether you're not crazy, like, you shouldn't die or you shouldn't kill somebody else, okay? Like, that's just not the way to go. It's not. Like, so rest in peace to just everybody that sadly lost their lives, you know, from these people and things. But it's sad hearing stories like that. So it's just, I hope the families are, you know, doing okay. And so on. So anyways, make sure you go subscribe to Fact Faction for more videos like this. They do videos like this all the times. And thank you guys for watching. And I will talk to you guys later. So peace.